So tell me about the Oliver Harrison fight.
Well, I can only tell you about the one that I had with Oliver Harrison, you know, and one of the things I do recall, because my older brother Jeff, who heads Australian kickboxing, he lives in Queensland and he heads their kickboxing over there, and Jeff was helping coach me with Ronnie Green, and I think it was about 1984, maybe 85, and Oliver had a great reputation in Thai boxing. I had a reputation in kickboxing. They organised the fight together. But of course, as you said, he turned professional boxer as well, you know. And he was a superb athlete, absolutely phenomenal. And my brother had a great deal of experience. Said to me, you know, this is probably going to be one of your hardest fights with Oliver Harrison. And of course, I was thinking to myself, I wish it was more like Russ, you know. I said, and it made me angry. It made me think twice. Am I doing the right thing, type of thing, you know. But you know, you're on your way, and you go ahead and you do it, you know. And I think as I've got older, you learn to realise that your nerves are probably all the good things, and what you need to do is learn to accept them and sort of move on from it, you know. But accept the nerves part, because it actually makes you stronger as a fighter by saying, yeah, you know, they are there. But yeah, he was a superb athlete, and I always remember I classed myself as probably as an aggressive fighter that closed down fast, and that's the way I'd done a lot of my fights. But Oliver, like Russ, really, his timing was brilliant. And we came out, we had a couple of exchanges, and he threw this right roundhouse kick, and it landed right square onto my eye, closed my eye, you know. And he put me down, I took a count, got back up, and we carried on the fight. Again, I was taking the fight to him, you know. Anyway, with leg kicks, I put him down in the second round, I put him down in the third round, and I put him down in the fourth round. And we'd had, I don't know how many exchanges, it was a hard fight, and I think the crowd definitely up on their feet, you know. And on the fifth round, he caught me. Again, he didn't throw a lot, Oliver, but what he threw extremely well. And again, like Russ, he knew how to get to his target, you know. And I must have been dropping my left hand anyway. Bang, he caught me in exactly the same spot. And my eye completely closed at this, and at this time I'm getting the doctor called to me, you know. And so I'm saying to my brother, I said, Jeff, just slip me eye, so the doctor won't stop the fight, you know. Because I thought I just had the fight, had it gone the distance. Not because I was a more aggressive fighter. I was taking the fight to him, you know. And my mum came, I said to my brother, don't you do that to him, you know. So Jeff wasn't allowed to do it. The fight was stopped in the fifth round, you know. And I was gutted, because I had probably about 15-20 seconds. And the referee said to me, I'm so sorry for having to stop this fight, you know. He said, but I'm going to have to, you know. But, you know, if I was to lose to anyone, I'm glad I lost to Oliver Harrison, because I recognise him as a super talent. And like Russ, totally committed to what he did. He ran his gym, and he was good, you know. And I remember afterwards we both threw our arms, like most boxers do, with respect, both threw our arms around one another, you know. And even though you're fighting and that, it's funny how you think you have a lot of respect for the guy afterwards, like, you know. And I'd watched his career. I'd watched how was it Khan? He was in the corner. Amir Khan, he was in the corner for, and of course I'd watched him and I'd seen him there, and of course I was aware he was a professional boxer as well, you know. And yeah, just a superb talent. And I've got to say, when I heard that was passing, I would, at such a young age, I was so sorry to hear that. I really was.
Did you fight him for a title or anything?
No, I think it was on its way, because I think at the time he was British Thai and I was British kickboxing champion, and that's how we sort of come across. And it was the sort of lead, if you like, for the next fight who was going to go for the European title type of thing, you know. So it was this sort of like one step away, if you understand me, so close yet so far, and that's the fight game.